Only 4 years old, the little Spanish princess had just arrived in France for her arranged marriage when she faced hostility from her fiancé, King Louis. Louis not only assigned her to stay in his deceased mother's bedroom but also made her sleep in his mother's bed. His dislike for her stemmed from a simple reason. Her arrival meant that the maid who had cared for him since childhood would now attend to his younger bride-to-be instead. At just 11 years old, Louis didn't understand love. He only knew that the maid who had always been by his side would be taken away by this so-called wife. Louis had no idea how to interact with Mariana and coldly turned his back on her. It seemed this husband, whom she viewed as an older brother figure, didn't like her at all. Mariana sat dejectedly in her chair. Meanwhile, the French princess who was sent to marry Mariana's brother had a much better experience. Prince Yas personally came to escort her and carefully prepared a gift, his favorite hunting rifle. Unfortunately, Princess Louise showed no appreciation. "I don't hunt," she said dismissively, leaving Yas at a loss. Clearly, this French princess would be difficult to please. The prince tried to find other conversation topics, but Louise rebuffed them all with terse responses. Seeing the frustrated expressions on her father-in-law and husband's faces only made Princess Louise more pleased, as she was unhappy with this marriage arrangement. The Spanish king warned his son not to appear too eager to please her, as it would compromise his dignity. Evidently, the king was displeased with his future daughter-in-law. The king had hoped that once on Spanish soil, his daughter-in-law would become more respectful. Instead, Princess Louise continued to be defiant. Though she had been at court for over a month, she still refused to attend official celebrations and banquets. Claiming travel fatigue, she hadn't even expressed the slightest gratitude for the gifts from the king and queen. This behavior was so inappropriate that even the French ambassador couldn't ignore it. He felt compelled to remind her of the important alliance she represented. Unfortunately, the headstrong Louise refused to listen to any advice.